Alrighty, starting up our second video here the day before Comic-Con kicks off, and we're across from Fox where the Ferris wheel is up there. And we're gonna make our way around here. The esports gaming banner is up there at the Marriott. And it looks like this wrap is pretty much completely done. Gundam 40th Beyond, side of the Marriott Convention Center space. Pretty fantastic. It's definitely a favorite wrap for us this year. A lot of the imagery we saw at Anime Expo just a weekend ago, 2 weekends ago at this point. So looking good. This is where Dragon Ball was last year, and the Dragon Ball offsite is coming together on the backside. So let's go take a quick look at that. Things coming along here. It's like a fun site. It was a fun offsite last year. It was very accessible. When we would go by, easy to come in, jump in, check out some figures, take some photos, just kind of have a good time with it. Alright, and over here is the Fox, the Animation Domination stuff. It just looks like a bunch of kind of carnival collections, some little games and stuff. Honestly, not as cool as what Adult Swim does, but kind of in that vein. So, I don't know. It's just is what it is, I guess. And then Amazon continues across the way there. We talked a lot about that in these videos and in posting in the last few weeks. They have added some stuff here up front, some Prime signage, and some more about the TV shows they're representing, or the streaming shows they're representing. Here's the second of two displays like this, along with all of the wraps from Amazon and along with the enormous offsite. So Amazon is putting on quite a show this year. Actually, the last couple of years have just taken up a lot of space here to promote their stuff. So cool to see. Very curious to see the properties as they play out in the offsites in the days to come. And the little mini golf setup for South Park. I don't know if we showed that yesterday, but all the little set pieces coming in, looking pretty cool. If you're into South Park, lots of fun little Easter eggs hidden in there and just some fun setup. And back to Walking Dead or Dead Quarters. And they're just doing a lot of tightening up inside. Card wrap finished up top. Now, I don't know if you could hear from here, there's some kind of rustling sound in there. I don't know if it's equipment or supposed to be kind of ominous rumblings from the walkers or something like that, but around the tent area there kind of sounded a bit like something out of haunt. So we took the Dead Quarter sign down yesterday to do some more touch up. It should be up, I imagine, overnight. Back onto 5th, the comedy starts here, NBC. Wrap progression there, Superstore, good place, all along there. So we got Brooklyn Nine-Nine offsite. So again, great setup here. You got your offsite there, you got Comedy Cafe, you got Superstore inside, and then the Good Place with the takeover of Mary Jane. So you got two places to eat, an interactive experience, and just some overall wraps and pop-up shop type stuff and things like that. So pretty cool piece of Comic-Con here that NBC has taken over. Center, just a quick thing that I thought it was cool that they do have the celebrating 50 years banners up there. I was hoping to see some 50th anniversary kind of celebration stuff, and so it's not a ton, but definitely some cool little touches there. see if anything else comes along. Obviously, they've had the Avengers banners up for several weeks now, but it's nice to see them celebrating that huge accomplishment. All right, back at Petco Interactive as we're shooting this. It is, what, almost 5 o'clock, I think, something like that. And it is not a whole lot going on. I mean, definitely more. The Ripley's lot over there is getting a little more work. And then the Gundam 40th and Beyond again behind. But yeah, this is reminding me maybe like the 2016 Interactive Zone, which was pretty dead, or maybe it was 2017. So we'll see how it all comes together. But there's a lot of open space, which means obviously there's not gonna be a lot of things built in there. There's gonna be some food trucks popping in and stuff like that, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be a ton to pull our attention, so we shall see. All right, and then the Philadelphia Shazam experience, got some Christmas trees out there. Now they were playing Christmas music earlier, which is kind of fun as well. Okay, and then Detective Pikachu still has that massive fun photo op down here. And really that's all that I think we're going to be able to see from the outside. So there looks like some cool stuff inside. You can see it looks like Pikachu fur on the walls, and I believe what would be either the entrance or the exit room. But besides that, not seeing a ton. Oh, the sign's out. So that was not here earlier. So we got a sign filled item added there right out front here of the Comedy Cafe, which has all sorts of fun stuff. I think we've shown that enough, but the Seinfeld stuff's new, so that's cool. And Brooklyn Nine-Nine continues to build the precinct. And down here, down 5th, we've got the Starfleet Museum, CBS All Access, John Luke Picard, The First Duty. Looking forward to checking that out. Usually pretty accessible and fun displays down here. Okay, and we will wrap up this video here, Dead Quarters site, and not a ton new to see there. I mean, there's a lot of work again on the details inside, but from the exterior, we're at the point with some of these offsites where there's not really much to see outward anyway. So it is interesting, a couple spots like this front of the Hilton gas lamp does not have a wrap yet, which is odd because it's always had, I shouldn't say always had to have wrap, but it's had a wrap for several years, and it does feel odd to be looking out from across there after having it these last few years and it not be there, but we'll see. Also inside Hilton gas lamp, where we've had the DC Universe last year, Netflix the year before, all of that's empty as of now. It doesn't look to be any movement there. Doesn't mean there won't be something there, but if it is, it won't be much. Definitely not something like the scale we've seen. Also out where Amazon had, what was it, their Fire Stick stuff or whatever, that spot is empty. So a few places that have been used frequently the last couple of years, empty, to go along with Petco Interactive not looking super busy. So, but then there's, you know, some major types of offsites moving into. Obviously we looked at NBC and returning, obviously with FX, Fox expanding over where Hulu was last year, Amazon's huge spot. We haven't talked about Pennyworth at all, but that sounds like a really cool kind of interactive theater type experience. I'm sure it'll be pretty limited or tough to get into, but that's over at the Pendry. Haven't seen any movement on that, but the Pendry's pretty well locked down, so we're not going to see much there. So anyway, gonna keep following along. There's some really cool stuff being put together, and there's some stuff really cool as well that's been put together, and maybe there's some things we won't see at all, so we'll see. I'll probably be back out tonight, so gather some more video, I would imagine, if there's anything cool to see, and share it either tonight or as part of a video that goes up tomorrow. So we'll see about that. But I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Until next time, we'll see you at Comic-Con.